Boys and girls, this is the story of the good neighbor based on Luke chapter 10 verses 25 through 37. Jesus liked to teach the people about God by telling stories. One day when he was talking with a group of people, he said, God wants you to love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. Some people were not sure just what Jesus meant. So a man said, Jesus, we're not sure what you mean. Tell me, who is my neighbor? Jesus answered the man by telling him this story. One day a man was walking along a lonely road from one city to another. There were a few trees and several large rocks along the side of the road. As the man was walking along, he was suddenly startled by a noise. As he looked around, some robbers jumped from behind one of the rocks. They jumped on him and beat him. Then they took everything he had and ran away. They left the man laying by the side of the road. He was badly hurt. A few minutes after this happened, a minister came walking down the same road. He saw the man lying there, hurt and bleeding, but he did not have time to stop and help him, for he was on his way to an important meeting. So he just walked by on the other side of the road. Soon another man came by. He heard a moaning sound and looked around. He saw the man lying hurt by the side of the road, but he thought, what can I do to help? I don't know this man, and I really don't want to get all messed up helping him. So he just went on by and left the man lying there. Finally, a third man walking along the road came to where the hurt man lay. He looked at the man and did not know him, but he was sorry and wanted to help. The man went over to the hurt one and kneeled beside him, pouring red oil and wine on his cuts and bruises to make them feel better. Then this man took cloths from his bag and bound up the wounds. When he had made the man as comfortable as he could, he put him on his donkey and took him to the next town. There he found an inn where he could put the man on a comfortable bed and take care of him. The next day, this kind man had to leave to go on with his business. But before he left, he gave the innkeeper some money and said, please take care of this man who is hurt. If you spend more money than this taking care of him, I will pay you more when I come back. Then Jesus asked the people, which one of the travelers do you think was a neighbor to the man who was hurt by the robbers? Was it the minister or the other man who left him lying in the road to die? Or was it the man who helped? The people knew the answer. They said, the man who was kind and helped him was a neighbor. Then Jesus said, go and be loving and kind. Be a neighbor. That is the end of the story.